goals in terms of... Okay, so today I'm actually exhibiting in Southall. So I think it's like I think it's 12:30. So I will be going Speaker's Corner later. Got my sister's painting as well. She's actually an artist. She started painting again. I'll show it later. Running late. Should have been here quite a while ago. But I had a bad turban day today. You know, like you have a bad hair day. I had a bad turban day. It took me 20 minutes longer than normal, so I ended up getting late. Let's have a look what we're gonna. Maybe we can kind of. I can't really film inside, but I can film going down. So I will be just going in. Then I'll do a little bit of filming of the exhibition as well. It's quite busy today. So I'm not used to kind of like my local gurdwaras or temples are normally not this busy. So we'll see what happens. I'm not sure. I better stop recording actually, because what will happen is I'll get in trouble. Not sure what the entrance is. Film and stuff. Thing, Southall. Oh, they got ice creams. Gonna let people in. Sure if I'm allowed to. Shouldn't really record too much inside, but I'll do a little bit. I won't go inside the actual place too much, but as you can see, free jiggy now, so that's 1984. Don't like filming inside too much, it's a bit disrespectful, so I'll probably eat before I go though. You can see. Here it is again. Yeah. I think I need to really count the amount of animals. I'm pretty sure it's 20 or something. I'll put the picture up and people can count. I know there's like 30 plus people. Look at that little baby there. Look at that little rabbit. He loves that stuff. Obviously this is for the movie. And, great prints though, gotta say. If I start selling prints, I will start selling prints from this guy, because I'm very impressed with his quality. I need to find out who it is, because I'm getting a lot of requests for prints and stuff. So, you know, I'll try and get this specific guy that's done it, because the quality is so near to my original that I'm very impressed actually, very impressed. Obviously, they got Khan Griffiths, an amazing artist, Khan Griffith. Really, really incredible. I'm not sure if you're allowed to take this. Yeah, you can. So you can see, he's a very, 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 very famous artist. And he's not actually Sikh either, so for him to do it, it's pretty amazing to get that. Very impressed. He's one of the artists that I respect a lot. So, oh look who's here! How you doing? I better turn this off. So this is the temple, obviously. I don't really want to film inside just because it's not really good to film inside a temple, especially when it's so full. So this is the Nishan Sahib. So what you normally do is you pay your respects to the Nishan Sahib. So it goes obviously, luckily it's not been raining. Got a good turnout as well. Obviously it's Southall. Baji, thanks man.
No. I'm gonna come to that program.
Yeah.
My son studies at our school.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I'm gonna be down there hopefully for 3 days. I should be there for 3 days.
Where they got you? They got you. I think there's like a
I'm in.
building. You're not
Yeah.
in a tent.
I'm in the tent.
Are you in a tent?
I was there last year and the year before. Every year I've been. Actually 3 years.
There's the Gurdwara Singh. I met him in Southall.
Oh, Kanwar. Yeah, I know him as well.
In Southall, they got an exhibition.
Yeah.
I think it was at Christmas time.
Yeah.
He came from Canada.
Yeah, I know him. Well, I know him by email. He's a good guy, man. He's got some amazing artwork, sikh artwork as well.
And you don't do artists do subs as well.
Yeah, I do. I've got loads. Go on my website. I've got
I said to him,
Yeah.
I said, you haven't made a you know, like...
I've done biking and sing as well.
Yeah, he hadn't done it.
Yeah.
By Kanaya Ji.
Yeah.
He hadn't done it. He said he was going to do it.
I've pretty much done nearly, not everything, but I've done most.
You need to get yourself on, you know, like Sikh now, places like that.
Oh, I am already.
People, I've never seen you on Sikh
No, I've been on Sikh Net, I've been on Sikh Channel, Kal Channel, all of them.
No, but Sikh now is, you know, Americans.
No, I was there in America. I've been flown out to America twice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've got a calendar and a little film made about
you know,
me.
you know, in Espanol they do the you know, in Espanol they do that program every year, don't they?
Yeah.
They do the summer
I've been flown out to America twice.
Have you done the summer solstice?
I did the Sikh Net interview. If you go onto thingy Sikh Net Raj Singh Tattle, you'll see my interview on there.
No, but have you been to the summer solstice?
No.
Go to that.
Yeah, I need to kind of I don't really like travelling too much.
Yeah, but you know, I think that's in New Mexico State.
Yeah.
If you go there, you'll get so much exposure.
I know the guys that done it, but I'm not really much of a traveller.
Raj went there.
Yeah.
He went to summer solstice. They invited him.
You want to go on camera or not? Here's a Sikh brother. So, he knows me from Speaker's Corner as well. We won't say too much about that. We'll keep that separate. This is more about my art career rather than everything.
All these paintings are yours?
No. It's only that black and white one. Obviously, like I said before, these are digital. Oh, look at that kirpan. Very good. So this is going to be exhibited around the UK actually. Have a look at this. That's really beautiful. Wow. Somebody made that. Just so you can see, I am at the temple. I do go. A lot of people don't think I'm going there, but I do go. As you can see here, I'm outside as proof. I will be popping down Speaker's Corner later. And hopefully. So I've just been in, and when you go to the temple, you're giving what's called prasad, and it's like it's a very tasty, kind of like sweet kind of food. And you eat that, and that's given to you. So yeah, this is my sister's take on the Mata Sahib Kaur. She's actually very talented. Beautiful painting. Got other ones. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, mother of the Khalsa. Yeah, very good boy. See, these kids are more clever than me. So here's some of the other ones. This is my particular one, as you can see. I spent quite a long time doing it, and it's Mata Sahib Kaur, and she's actually travelling to Anandpur Sahib. And it's one of my most complicated ones, just because of the fact that I've added in so many people. The more smaller the details, it's normally harder for some reason on cartridge paper. So you can see it's It's a pretty complicated piece with over, I think, 30 people and probably around 15 to 20 animals, like these little things here. And so, yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. You know, just so that people know it is me. Oh, sorry. So it is me. So this is a Southall Gurdwara. So here's some of the other pieces. I think this is done by computer, so it's digital. Oh, I really love this one. This is very beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. This is done by Khan Griffiths. Oh my God, how did he do it? You know, I think people don't know this guy is a very, very famous artist. So to get his piece of work up here, Mata Sahib Kaur, is amazing. This is beautiful as well. So I'm really, really happy with that. And we'll have do you know this painting here is done by Khan Griffiths? Unbelievable. How did you get him to do it? You don't mind if I get you on it, do you? Sorry, so I'm trying not to.
Khan Griffiths is doing a video about it, but
I'm a massive fan of his, man.
He's amazing, and yeah, we're really thankful to Khan Griffiths.
Is that the original or a copy?
This is the original piece.
Wow, well done, man.
So he's used gold leaf on it as well.
Yeah.
If you look.
He's like one of the top artists in the UK. I've met him before. He used to live in East London. It's incredible you got this one. I thought it was done by Inquisitive first. Well, Inquisitive, where is your piece? I'll ask you. No, I know. So you got the overhead. Oh look, we're actually facing off with cameras.
Mine's better.
I don't know which one's going to win, but look at his handle.
Look at his hand.
Yeah, look at his handle, man.
Can't beat the hand.
Yeah, that's true. Especially a Singh's hand. So you got this, which is beautiful as well. Yeah, this is lovely as well. J.K. Randawa doing the thingy. And then it's actually for a movie called Motherhood. And so we do need to support this, which is amazing. Put myself next to that. Film coming out. I hope people go and see it, because you need more people down there.
I'll tell you when to start, buddy. So, Baji, Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Baji, can you please tell us a little bit about yourself, who you are, and about the art piece that you've done for the Motherhood movie in support of it?
Yeah, I'm going to be shouting, so I don't normally speak this loud. It's we got the kind of cute the music in the background. So my name's Raj Singh Tao, or Rajinder Prasad Singh Tao, and I go by the name Tentacular Eyes. I do a lot of black and white pencil artwork. This is probably number 30 or 35, number 35 Sikh artwork that I've done. And this particular one was commissioned for this particular event, and I was asked to choose some 10 particular scenes that depicted Mata Sahib Kaur, and I went for one that I thought kind of would represent myself and what I thought needs to be shown the best. And the scene was Mata Sahib Kaur travelling with the Sangat over to Anandpur Sahib to meet Guru Gobind Singh. And so my kind of take on it was to make it a really kind of friendly, family-friendly kind of like almost like an event. And so it's one of my most complicated drawings. It's from my imagination, so it takes quite a long time, around 250 hours. And it's got probably the most amount of people that I've ever put into a drawing. I think it was like 30 people, including little babies and elderly people, and I think it was around 20 animals. So if you look, the kids can try and count. I might have got it wrong, but I'm pretty sure there's 20 animals there. So yeah, this is the piece that I'm. It's actually a part of a two-piece drawing. The other piece isn't here. The other piece is Guru Gobind Singh with a bow, and he's at Anandpur Sahib, almost like waiting for the Sangat to come. It would have been nice to put them together, but in the future I will be exhibiting them side by side.
Sounds amazing, Baji. So is there anything that you'd like to say about the movie?
Yeah, I think, you know, I'm really kind of happy. You know, as I was growing up, I'm actually 43, there wasn't no real kind of awareness through the media. I think art and the media, whether it's films, are very, very important to convey the message of who we are as a people. I'm very visual, so I've learned more through artwork, doing Sikh artwork and doing it that way than I have through reading. So I think the movie We need the kids to go down and support it, and the families. And obviously, if this movie becomes popular, you know, you can expand on the storyline. So, you know, people support this movie. It's going to be, hopefully, it'll be amazing. I'll be supporting it, so I'll be down there.
ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਜੀ ਆਪ ਜੀ ਦਾ ਜੀ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ
ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ
Yeah, so I'm actually out. I'm just about to go to the local temple. Yeah, this is a bandana, so you can wear a bandana. It's not a turban like Raspek said. It's like a midway. It's a respectful way to go to the temple without wearing the turban, but it's not ideal. It's best to wear a turban. So yeah, I'm not sure what day I'm uploading this, but it's actually Wednesday or is it Thursday? The 13th or something, or the 14th. If you look, that's the temple. It's being built. I'm actually in Barking, so it doesn't matter anyway. I don't care if people know where I'm from. I don't live in Barking, but I'm here at the moment for family stuff. And yeah, so I'm just around here. Obviously, going to go to the temple. Just kind of give you a little look round as well, so anyone who doesn't know about who Sikhs are and what the temple is about, I'll give you a little look. The other thing is you've got the temple up here. It's being built. The old temple has been there for a long time, but now they're building the extension, and so you've got the structure of it built right now. But then they're building the rest of it. It's taken quite a while actually, as you can see. So a lot of work done. So I'm not sure exactly how there's no workmen here, which is weird. Not sure where they are. But you can see that's the old temple, and this is the new extended part. And so I think we're going to, oh, there are workers here. So they'll be kind of like just building it. And I think it's been going on for around 2 years now. And so as you can see, nice day today. So I think once it's done, it'll be an amazing addition to the East End temples. It's going to be a lot bigger now. It'll be one of the biggest ones in East London. So here's the old temple that yeah, I frequent this one sometimes. It's not my local though, but I come down to Barking quite a lot because of family stuff. Can't say why, otherwise you have the crazies coming down here trying to figure out where I live. But who cares if they do anyway. So here is what we call the Nishan Sahib, and you should pay respects when you come here. It's the kind of it's the flag of the Sikhs, the Khanda. So if you come here, you can have a look. How's it going? I'm gonna have to be very discreet here though, because I don't want to be filming too openly. But you can see, oh, Empires of the Sikh. That's amazing. That is actually Hari Singh Nalwal, the baddest. I think it's Hari Singh Nalwal, but I think it is one of the baddest generals. I'm talking about great generals ever. National Sikh Memorial. This is about 1984, which is the thingy, and then you should really wash your hands. I'm washing my hands. So this is a really, the Guru Gobind Singh Ji, the 10th Guru, and the Guru Nanak Dev Ji, the 1st Guru. We do have 10 Gurus, and the living Guru is the Guru Granth Sahib, which is our scripture. So you have it here, and you can see. So I'll be putting my shoes out, and then I'm not sure if it's a good thing to film that. Nice food. Gotta be careful about filming here though. So this is curry. Remember, this is all free as well, every day. So if people want to go to the temple, you can eat. It's normally served as long as the temple's open. And, you know, it's a great food. It's one of the best tasting food is from the temple. There's something about temple food that, you know, no matter what you do and you make it at home, it just doesn't taste the same. So yeah, absolutely love thingy. So I'm just going to be eating. I'm going to have to turn the camera off because I can't eat and thingy. You know, you got 2 chapatis. You can have as many as you want, really. It's great in the sense that, you know, if people are homeless and stuff, they can come here as long as they're not intoxicated. We don't have an issue with people coming in there and getting fed and stuff. I think it's a great way to feed people. I actually said it was one of the, somebody or AR23 asked me about what is one of the things free things I would implement to help the world that is practical. And I said, yeah, langar. This is called langar, and it's free food basically. I think if every kind of like religious organisation done this, from, you know, temples, Hindu temples, mosques, and churches, we could feed millions or billions of people a day, yeah, and relieve starvation as well. I think it's a great concept, and one of the things that I think is one of the most beautiful things about Sikhism, just feeding people for free with no questions asked, as long as you're not intoxicated. So yeah, I'm going to turn it around. Maybe I'll show you eating. Not a good sight, but just so that you can see. Yeah. Very tasty though. But the same, nothing like Gurdwara food. Gurdwara is a temple. So anyway, we wash the dishes in there. I'm going to shoot and just enjoy my food. Yeah, so I've just come from the temple. You can't really film too much. You know, out of respect, you can't go around filming all over the place. I just want to talk a little about the temple, because the thing is, I should really go more, I admit. I had problems when I was younger, because I was much more on the autistic spectrum then. I used to find them very, 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 very busy and difficult to go to. Obviously, when you're little, you can't just start turning up to places by yourself. So I love going to the temple when it's quiet, like today. Like, it's an amazing feeling. And just kind of sitting in there and taking in the atmosphere. And then one of the most beautiful things, like I said, you know, is to pay respect to the 11th Guru. We believe that the Guru Granth Sahib, which is our scriptures, is our living Guru. And you know, and then one of the ways that the Sikh temple kind of provides a service is obviously what's called langar. As you saw, I was eating, and that food is free, and anyone can come in there as long as they're not intoxicated, no matter what religion, race or gender, whatever you are. You just come in there and you can eat. And I think it's a brilliant concept that if it was, like I said before, if it was implemented worldwide, it'd be amazing. Another thing I want to touch upon is obviously the Muslims, they can say I'm picking on them, but I think it's a very big thing. Men and women are in this temple, in all Sikh temples together, whether that's on the committees. My local temple, we had obviously we had my mum was on the committee, and the president for around 4 years was a woman. Men and women eat together, cook together, pray together. We sit on separate sides, side by side, and most things that in the temple a woman can do, they're allowed to do, except for 1 or 2 very specific roles that are for men. But other than that, everything is pretty much kind of, you know, everything is integrated. The genders are not separated like what you see in mosques and stuff. And I think that's the beautiful thing, because dudes, just now, I'm going to tell you something, you're going to get annoyed. Nothing happens. It's not like if men and women are together, all of a sudden there's going to be some craziness going on. I have to watch what I say because I'm at the temple. Nothing happens, you know. Obviously once in a while there may be something goes on about abuse, but that's like anywhere. It doesn't matter where it is. But when it comes to generally men and women mixing, there's nothing goes on. So I don't know, like, what people think will happen if men and women just start kind of interacting at the thingy and doing things together. The beauty of the temple is actually the fact that, you know, it's a joined effort. It's not just one gender doing it, and so I think that creates a bond between the community. Obviously, you know, I've always felt a bit detached, I'm not gonna lie, but that's not because of the community, it's because of myself. I've got my own issues that, you know, I won't go into it. But, you know, it's an amazing thing, and also I think it builds a much more kind of healthy relationship between the genders, because you know, you're constantly around women, like at the thingy, so you don't have to worry about you know, I think when you're not allowed to be around the opposite sex, it creates a very negative kind of perception of women. I think this is why one of the issues I said before about maybe the grooming epidemic, I should have already mentioned that, but when men and women are separated and stuff like that, I think it causes problems. It's not a healthy relationship between the two genders then. So yeah, I'm just going to be going now. Like I said, this is the temple that's going to be kind of built up a little bit, so it's over there. Anyway, take care.